for this match. First referee, Mr. Loomer Pajarillo, National Referee. Second referee, Mr. Jess Villarreal, National Referee. Let's call on our starting lineup from our Lady Tigers of the University of Santo Tomas. Let's start off with our team captain with jersey number 1, Rhea Katrina Dimaculangan. At number 7, Micah Angela Ortiz. Wearing jersey number 8, Maria Carmela Tunay. At number 11, Judy Caballejo. Wearing jersey number 16, Jessie Lane De Leon. And at number 9, Maruja Banaticla. Libero, number 10, Jamie Mariel Morado. Head coach, Mr. Oji Mamon. Calling on our Lady Tamaraos from the far Eastern University. Team captain with jersey number 12, Giselle C. At number 15, Gwyneth Eulalio. Wearing jersey number 4, Marie Tony Basas. At number 11, Mary Rose Baniel. Wearing jersey number 8, Samantha Chloe Dawson. And at number 9, Rosemary Vargas. Libero, number 1, Christine Agno. Head coach, Mr. Nestor Pamilar. Good luck to both teams.
The FEU Lady Tamaraos coming off that morale-boosting win against Adamson last Monday. And what numbers put up by Rosemary Vargas? 19 points backed up by 16 between Maritoni Basas and Gwyneth Eulalio. While on the other side, after they're coming off a 4-day rest, UST Tigresses have gotten the numbers from the usual suspects. Maru Banaticla, 15 points, 10 points from Micah Ortiz, and 11 from Judy Caballejo. But the big factor here is that long rest.
Yeah.
Konting practice, konting pahinga para sa Tigresses as compared to FEU. How is that going to be much of a? Is that going to affect how the game is played today, Doc?
Well, I believe not in a way, because remember, FEU only played 3 sets at Adamson. It wasn't really a tough match last Monday for the Lady Tamaraos. Hindi yung talagang napagod siya. I think they won't have a problem when it comes to that factor of playing a game 2 days ago, no? Like fatigue and all, but UST might have a problem. You know? May konting pwedeng sabihin na nawalan ng
their last game was Feb 11 pa.
Yeah, that was quite a while already.
Yeah. And Judy Caballejo off 11 points, commits an error that time. So the first point of this knockout game is awarded to FEU. Basas. Medyo kinakabahan pa both teams, a little bit of tension, a little bit of uncertainty sa pagpalo. And they've been hitting out, they've been hitting long and high.
Yeah, that's true, especially for USC. 2 attack errors right off the bat. FEU with a 2-point lead.
Ranked number 1 in setting is Giselle C. of FEU. And a very close third is Rhea Dimaculangan of UST. A save here by the Tigresses. It's an easy over for them. And Gwyneth Eulalio, first attack point awarded to FEU.
I like the way FEU's playing. They're playing very loose. And you can see that the focus is there. For the side of UST, you might be seeing some signs of still adjusting because of a long layoff.
But they can't afford, to give up too many points during that adjustment. As Micah Ortiz, the number 1 spiker in the league, scores the first point of UST.
That's true. Remember, the first set normally sets the tone for the match.
A tip by Eulalio. Caballejo plays setter. Tunay is blocked. And no USD defender to pick the loose ball up. Let's find out Coach Nes Pamilar's game plan today as we check in with Victor Lopez.
You know, Eric, there are some people who are actually already looking forward to a De La Salle versus Ateneo finals, but FEU is a team that would like to prove these people otherwise, especially in regards to the fact that they aren't a team that should be overlooked. They would like to remind everyone that they are a team that took Ateneo and La Salle to their limits and notably hold the win over UST already. Now, they do know that the UST they face today is a whole other challenge and that they are going to have to step up their game to a somewhat Final Four caliber in order to come out with a win. Now, that being said, though, the girls believe that they have the utmost capabilities to reach the end. You know, no matter how many wins they need, they'll get there. They just have to do things step by step. And that starts with them playing FEU volleyball today against UST. Eric and Ian.
All right, thank you, Victor. Let's listen to Coach Mamon.
Kaya naman, mataas ang bola, kunin mo. Set mo lang maayos, huwag ka magmadali. Wala ka ng combination attack, pagandahin mo na sa open striker mo.
Wala mo naman ako
Ayaw mo, gusto mo. Gustuhin mo.
UST off to a very slow start, prompting Coach Oji Mamon to call a timeout with just 3 points away from the technical timeout of the set. Ano?
That's true. Very, very early timeout, and it's obvious that the UST girls really don't have the proper mindset going into this match. Unlike the FEU Tamaraws, kita mo naman, they're very active. Yeah, very active, and they're able to set up combination plays. For the side of UST, sinabi nga ni Coach Oji, wala pa tayo nasa-set up na kombinasyon.
A point by Caballejo on the cross court. Ball that was picked up by Vargas. The service out of bounds from Carmela Tunay, who's been struggling today very early in set number 1. And you heard words from Coach Mamon directed towards Tunay in the huddle. For more about UST, let's check in with Bea Coronel.
Well, Eric and Ian, you know what they say in sports, you're only as good as your last game. Now, if that is the case, as Coach Uchi told you earlier, should the girls not be able to reach the final, he at least doesn't want to bow out of this competition with a loss to FEU this early on. Now, when I asked him how he feels about going against a team with the #1 scorer in the league, he said he is not at all worried because what brought him and the girls to where they are now is the teamwork, and this is exactly what he expects the girls to show today. Now, for today, he told me that he created matchup to pinpoint where they are most advantageous, and of course, he wants the girls to execute these. Now, let's see if the girls can perform as planned. Eric and Ian.
Thank you, Bea. Well, what Coach Mamon wants is a totally different thing from what we're seeing right now from the Tigresses of UST. They're not playing like they want it. They're not playing 100%. Although there are some errors for both teams, but mostly, ay nabanggit mo to, Doc, ano? Now, whoever team commits the most errors will lose in this game because that has been the telling stat in the 2 meetings between these 2 teams.
That's true. When it comes to the setters, bit even, ano? Talagang parehong magagaling na setter yan. When it comes to attackers, obviously it's very close. 1 and 2 in the league. That's the #1 spiker right there. Vargas hitting it cross court.
And Vargas takes us to the first break of the match. 8-4, FEU doubles the output of UST in set number 1.